What's up, guys? So in today's video, I'm sharing a bag class workout with you on your 25 strikes of kickboxing. This covers basically 90% of all your strikes. Go through it, learn the different techniques so you can freestyle on the bag with everything you need to know. Today's video is part 2 in the series, and we're covering your kicks. So enjoy the video. So now let's go to the lead leg. With the lead leg, we really only have 3 kicks, but we have a lot of ways we can throw those 3 kicks. Here they are. The first one is our teep. With that said, like Armando, he has Taekwondo background, he can probably list off like 20 kicks with the front leg. So, but for the most part, our main kicks are going to be lead leg teep, lead leg round kick, and lead leg side kick. Okay, so those are our 3. Now here are some footworks you can add to things. First of all, you could do everything stationary. You could do everything with a little hop into it. So you just pick your leg up and then hop. You could do everything with a pendulum step. So my back foot slides up and I fire. And you could do everything with a switch, okay? So just adding those footworks in, you now have turned that into 12 different kicks. Now I say you could do all of them. Some of them work better than others. So like this switch kick into a side kick, I don't really like, because a side kick, you need your hip coming this way. And when I do a switch, my hip is now on this side. So I'm essentially having to like do a zigzag with my body, or else I'm not gonna have much of a side kick. So I probably wouldn't do that one with the side kick, but for the most part, all these you can do. There's something we're gonna be working it in 2 or 3 weeks in the 6 o'clock class called a swing kick. But if you want a little head start today, you can do it with the front leg or the back leg. We're going to do it with the back leg in a couple weeks. But the swing kick looks like this. I step in the direction that I'm going, and then I swing my hips around. Like that. I'll show you why that's useful. Can I steal you, Nick? Usually when we throw our lead kick, we attack the front leg. Usually when we throw any kick, we attack the front leg, right? But look at this. Let's say he throws a cross. I slip it. There's my step. Whop. Now I can get that back leg. You see that? Or I can put my own cross out as a fake. Whoop, whop. There. So you can attack that back leg. Or if you're southpaw like I am, I can attack this front leg with that swing kick. It allows me to get that nerve and takes me away from that hand. Versus if I were to step this way and maybe eat a cross. So it's a little bit more of an advanced technique, because since my body weight is actually moving away from the target, I can't really rely on body weight. See, when I do this, I've got my body weight coming into the kick. With this, I could easily lose all power because my weight's going away. So it's all hip rotation. The hips have to swivel. Whop! It's all kind of that, like, that swinging motion is where all the power comes from. So with the lead leg, if you guys want to try it, you step with your front leg, maybe you're slipping a punch or maybe you're faking a punch, and then swing around. So that's a little bonus footwork you can try. Okay, first, just the teep. Just the teep. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! A little note about that side kick. When I throw my side kick, I want to think of pointing my booty at the bag. If this is my foot, I want my foot tilted down like this, okay? And if that's my heel, that's what I'm hitting with. What that does is it allows you to hit with your butt muscles rather than here where like my hips go back. Like the harder I hit here, the more I feel my hips kind of go back. If I turn this way, whoa, now I can get my whole booty behind it. Okay, so your toes are angled downward. Okay. Now, what are we doing, Cheryl? Yeah, well, no, not quite. Freestyle. Yeah, freestyle with the lead leg. See what combos you can make. You know, we had the question mark kick is like you're faking the teep and then going into a round, or you could go teep into round. All right, let's do it. So now we've got 14 of our strikes down. With the rear kick, we're going to have the same options we had with the lead kick with one bonus kick. So I can throw my rear teep, boom. I can throw my rear round kick, boom. I can throw my rear side kick. I step my foot out to clear room for my hip. Wow. I especially like that, and you probably learned it this way, if somebody's aggressive. Come over here, Armando. Don't kill me. Don't put your foot through my guts. But I'm gonna come at you, and you step off and hit me with that rear side kick. So if I'm coming in, whoa, yeah, just like that. Nice work, sir. So I'm here, I step off the runway and come in from the side. And then I can also side kick by stepping this way, which is also called spinning back kick. I'm just calling it a side kick right now, so you see it's basically the inversion of this. One, or I take my foot and I step across like I did on the spinning hammer, and then I turn my head like an owl, and my foot goes whop, there. Okay. That's your favorite? Yeah. Ah, yeah. Yeah, so you guys can add jumping stuff as well. I'm not going to attempt it because I'll embarrass myself on camera. But yes, so those are your 4 techniques. Let's start with the rear teep. Rear teep. There was a girl that came down that's kind of a popular person. We invited her to come down and train with us. She came in for a sparring night, and her rear teeps, they hurt more than, probably, I can't think of anybody's teeps, one other person whose teeps hurt more than hers. And when she would do it, man, it looked, she didn't just lift her leg up and go like this. It was like, I think of on Tekken, there's that guy that like stomps on people. That's what looked like she was gonna do to me. Like I would see her leg like, whoo, like this. And then she would like, ah! And man, so you can play with that. Like she would like, her body would like coil. She would coil and you just see her foot aimed right at you. And then boom. Yeah. So, you know, maybe play with that. You could also just pick it up and push. But if you wanted to really like push your foot through their guts, boom, coil that body up and then drive off. All right, rear teep first. 2, 1, go. What are we doing next? Yes, what are we going to start with? What's the first freestyle going to be? Only the right leg. Only the right leg. Yeah, yeah. And then after 1 minute, what do we do? Freestyle. Then freestyle everything. That's right. So first 1 minute of only rear side attacks, and then rear leg kicks, and then the second minute, everything you got. So awesome, guys. Real quick, any questions about how to do any of the kicks that we went over? Cool. All right. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. In striking, you have your punches and your kicks, but that's only half the equation. You still also have your elbows and your knees. So to see what techniques you can implement to round out the rest of your repertoire, then go ahead and click on this video right here.